Yeah, what's good?
What's up, Busy Bone? How you doing? It's been a little bit.
How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. How you guys doing over there? This is the Barrel Radio Show, correct?
Yeah, we got the Double Barrel Brothers and Company over here. We got 6 young men that...
Brothers and Company.
Yeah. We got 6 young men that are talented, probably some of the most talented football players in Colorado.
Love it. I love Colorado.
So they're going to have some questions in just a little while, but we're going to get right into it. Give me a second. I'm going to throw my intro in.
Ladies and gentlemen, mic check.
You are listening to a few bro dudes. We the best. That will make you laugh, cry, or both. The Vanilla Gorilla and Dropkick Mike try to be funny, but let's be honest. They need to try harder.
Mr. Busy Bone, what have you been up to, man? Since the last time I talked to you, we were talking about dropping your next album, which is now out, Carbon Monoxide. So what's going on?
Oh, man, just feeling good. First of all, it's good to talk to you again. Shouts out to everybody that's out there, Double Barrel, everybody and Company. Yeah, man, I've been, getting up, running my 1.5 miles, 2 miles, hitting that iron, eating good, shipping out orders, just been hella busy, been a lot of turmoil and stuff going on. A couple of good friends of mine passed away, good friends of Bone Thugs and Harmony passed away. Of course, I put out the new record, so it's just that constant movement of the new material and getting that train going, staying healthy, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I've been doing as of late, man. It's been real successful, too.
Well, you're grinding on a bunch of different avenues right now. You got Jam TV that you keep putting out a couple times a week, I think.
Yeah, Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, and you're having a lot of fun doing that. It's fun to see you interact with your family and just seeing you at the house instead of being on Facebook and just trying to catch a live version of you. So how is that part going?
No, you can't. It's cool. You can't put on the skinny jeans and not be in a grown man lane. You can stay up on fashion. You can stay up on lingo. You can stay up on things of that nature, but you still got to have a grown man lane. And it's been really, really fun for me. It's me right now, man, as a father, as a family man. I've been a single father for years and years before then, but now we got a platform to show our day-to-day, and it's just been real fun. I've been able to release my music out from there, and, the money is good. It's like owning your own station. I think, I wish monetization could be a little higher, of course, but it's that platform. If you do it right and you stay at it and you stay focused, it can become a part of your revenue stream as well. So I try to keep it fun, try to keep it funky, but at the same time understand that it's a part of the grind. So...
Was that part of your motivation? I mean, with your family, the Jam TV, and you got your new album out, and you got all this stuff coming up. Where does that motivation come from inside of you?
It's come from living. It comes from healthy living. It comes from not being on drugs and shit. Not eating bad food, and being a musician and an artist and loving to do what I do and sticking to that as my passion, as my love. I love my music like I love my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always writing music. I'm always creating things. So yeah, so it's natural, but it's also refreshing, to be up and running and, still doing things to this day. So yes, what give me the motivation is just health, being healthy, of course. My spirituality always there, but I could sit on my ass and love the Lord. So it's just who I am,
So when do you get a break? Because, you are constantly going. And, your job is a 24/7 job. You never know what's coming up, right?
Yeah. It's just because the hours are kind of crazy. When you got some idle time, lay your ass down, But I'm on such of a schedule that I know that sleep is a must. You got to get your sleep. Sleep is one of the most important things of being alive. You got to regenerate and recharge your batteries.
Right.
They give out eventually. But,
yeah, and you were saying that last time as well, just recharging. Yeah. Keeping that recharge going. So, because you have so many things.
Yeah. Some people, they use drugs to one thing before you go. Some people, they use drugs to be able to continue as they get older, to be able to stay creative and stay energetic. And that's when a lot of the shit start falling. But anyway, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, just real quick, I want to introduce the guys that are around me real quick. They're all 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and all juniors in high school. We were talking before, and I my biggest question to them was, have you heard of Bizzy Bone? Have you heard of Bone Thugs and Harmony? And I had to give them a song to, we went with Notorious Thugs. Their eyes lit up. And these guys don't understand because they're so in the mesh with the crap music that's out every single day. And anyway, so
I wouldn't call it crap music, though. I wouldn't call it crap music because, we turn into them old farts that hated rock and roll. We turn into it's always going to be party music. Sometimes music is not something of a consciousness, like being all conscious and, pro-black or whatever it may be. Sometimes music is just a freedom. And when you see a bunch of people dancing and a bunch of hot little chicks, having a good time, it's like, yeah, I want to be over there. So that's what music do for you. It gives you that great feeling, and so it's a place for that. But I definitely hear what you're saying. It is on whack music nowadays. But I've been through it with the MC Hammer and the Vanilla Ice stuff, where people was mad at them for having, just dance music, just shit they was dancing to. They wasn't even talking about shit. Hammer don't hurt them. Can't touch this. But yeah, so definitely, I feel you, but we got to stay in tune with them, my man. But go ahead, let's begin. I'd love to hear something from you.
Yeah, it's definitely generational. All right, we're starting my left. Go ahead.
All right, hey man, my name's Caleb Lopez.
I'm Kobe Young.
I'm Michael Edwards. I'm Jaden Young.
I'm Dalton Slaughter.
You gotta get closer.
Bring him up a little closer. You gotta bring him a little closer to. Let's get on your microphone so I can hear it.
See?
I'm Dalton Slaughter.
I'm Gabe Knapp.
So Gabe's my son. I think what you were saying before is it is a generational thing. These guys they grew up with this stuff, so of course they're gonna like this stuff. With me, like if I'm driving down the street and like I'm rolling a 1990 Mustang convertible, when I'm in that convertible, what do I listen to? I'm listening to like the old school stuff, and like that's what makes me happy. I mean, I might look kind of ridiculous in it because I'm big as hell, but
well, let me just tell you, I'm that same way. Like, I'm just now getting into songs that came. This is the way I defeated that. But I'm a musician, so I try to stay innovative. But I listen to, since 2019. And we all know that old school was the 90s, the 70s, the 80s. Man, I'm listening to songs that came out in 2006 that I really, really, really enjoy now. So it takes me a long time to get into somebody's music. I'm a different, but besides that, you already know, it's Tupac and so on and so forth, so definitely. I hear you. Generational, like you said, my brother, generational.
I got a couple of your songs. I'll play one, and then we'll kind of just play some of the others down the road here as we keep the conversation going. What Easy said, give me the preface to what this is going to be about.
I mean, we recorded it a long time ago, just some of it, bits and pieces of it, so we had a basic format for what Easy said. And, it was basically a tribute to Eazy-E. Everything that I was putting together was for the entire group. So I was putting together songs that everybody could be on. It just never got around to, happening in that kind of a way. But anyway, so it just was about Easy, like a commemoration to Easy. And then Nipsey Hussle passed away, and it was the perfect opportunity to bless the people with a little snippet of what we were doing and what we were working on, because I don't want anybody to forget about that West Coast legend,
right?
Because he put us on, so I'm forever grateful, for those kind of things. So, that's what that was the basis of it. And then it went to another planet with the production, with the chords, with the strings, and just how it brings you in. And like most of my songs are, 3 minutes and a little change, a little less, because of the pace of the industry. I understand it. But that one was a good 4-minute, 5-minute song, just a real good one with the orchestra. So that what Easy said, one day my goal with that song in particular, because I have goals with each song on the record, is to do it with the orchestra.
All right.
And I know it'll be dope. I've done an orchestra with my Bone guys before on Crossroads and a few different other things, so I know it can work. But anyway, yeah, definitely. What Easy said.
Here we go.
First the fuck up, man, I came into your motherfucking office to tell you, bitch. I ain't resigning with you, bitch. Fuck you. I'm gonna do my own motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They're my niggas. I'm the good man that won't us. You want me, bitch? Tell me what the fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Always be ready to die for the respect of your mind. Seek by my side, and never leave one of you gonna your brother behind. That's what he said. Without the truth, you say this always. And ready to bring the world your way. I remember what Easy said. I remember what Easy said.
I'm that gangster, gangster. Is that what that's still yelling? Nigga G to a T. Sagging and bail. I'm that gangster, gangster. Is that what that's still yelling? Nigga G to a T. Sagging and bail.
You know it is thug shit. Murder, shoot you in the cloud. Bitch, I'm a gun. My son is from one of them. Double black, double barrels on the ride. You know I watch everyone. Look out for the killers. I'm always observing, even the scary ones. But they'll be the ones that'll get you if Ferris don't think I don't carry one. As soon as I land in the city, we never been afraid to bury one. All the points on you, dumb. Little Easy, rest in peace. Tell her where we come from. Fuck every dirty needle in that acupuncture stun gun.
Always be ready to die for the respect of your mind. Seek by my side, and never leave one of you gonna your brother behind. That's what he said. Without the truth, you say this always. And ready to bring the world your way. I remember what Easy said. I remember what Easy said.
I'm that gangster, gangster. Is that what that's still yelling? Nigga G to a T. Sagging and bail. I'm that gangster, gangster. Is that what that's still yelling? Nigga G to a T. Sagging and bailing.
All right. Well, I don't know if that ended early. I still got 30 seconds on the play.
Yeah, I don't know if it ended early. No, that song, it had to have ended early. I don't know. Did it just stop?
No. It faded out. It still said it had 30 seconds left.
Where did you get it from?
Your manager sent it to me.
Oh, he might have gave you the wrong version, man. Yeah, but this is what you got to do with the Carbon Monoxide record. You got to listen to it from song one to the last song.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's just that kind of a record. You can't go from song in song. I wish you would have said something, because that's the proper way to listen to Carbon Monoxide. From song one to the last song.
Right. Yeah, and I'm looking on it right now, and it does say first version.
So, yeah, that's the one that we have. That's the one that we have on, that's the snippet that I was talking to you about. You know, for the Nipsey, you know, with the tribute to Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, definitely. You got to get that Carbon Monoxide album and play one all the way to the last song. People been streaming it like crazy. They loving it. They like, this is your best work by far. I'm just letting them sit with it and just letting them enjoy it. You know what I mean? And soak it up until they really, really, really can say, okay, this is a classic record by you, Bizzy Bone. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
Really, yeah, it's really, really good. I got all the numbers back. It's like, because I'm doing everything myself and I'm an independent artist, it's like I got all the numbers back. You know what I mean? From everywhere where it's coming from, all the sales from Brazil, the United States. That's pre-orders. I haven't even looked at what's going on, you know, on the streaming, because that take about, you know, a month or two in order for those numbers to come in. But I'm like, just from pre-orders alone, it's like, wow. You feel me? Like, wow. So,
yeah, that's incredible. Well, so, I mean, you're not going to remember me in, like, over the phone or whatever, but way back, I think it was like 2005, 2006 is when you and I first met. You came into Pueblo for a concert. You were on a solo concert. I think you were touring. It's when you shaved your head. Does that strike a clue?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, that was the first time you showed up and you're straight up bald, and everybody has been so used to you having your full head of hair and everything, and you came in and the whole place was on fire in Pueblo. That's where I first had my first conversation. I've had some of the other guys in Bone Thugs that I've interviewed over the years being in radio. But you, out of everybody, first of all, you showed up on time. You were hospitable. You were nice. You were humble. And you were able to talk to anybody and everybody you wanted to. Is that been like just this thing that you have acquired over the years, that understanding that this is a business of fans and not just a business of music?
Well, when we first jumped off when Bone Thugs and Harmony first got on, it was so many of us, it was like we didn't have to talk. Like, I didn't have to say anything. My guys were doing all the talking that they needed to do. I was just sitting back chilling. Mm-hmm. And then as I went off on my own and started, bringing people in and things of that nature, like abused kids and stuff like that, telling my story, that's when it was nobody else went through that within my clique. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else went through that type stuff. So it was like I had to talk. You know what I mean? And the John Walsh thing, when that came out, and the Petra thing with Maury's show, and all the Make-A-Wish Foundation things that I've done up to this day, it built me to be that people person.
Right.
Because when Crossroads came out, everybody was playing it at their funeral, and I get so many artists, hey man, don't do this, let me change my life, to help me get through this, and help me get through that, save my life, etc., just really, really an outpouring. So it just turns you into that. You know what I'm saying? But normally I was reserved and just letting my dudes do all the talking and letting my talent speak for itself. And letting the fellas, be the spokesman and stuff like that. But after my story started coming out and different things of that nature, it was just, I'm the only one that can talk on it, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Well, and you speak a lot about troubled youth and abused and neglected kids. For the guys in this room that don't know, he was kidnapped as a child, and it was a really big deal. And so, I mean, this is something that you've had to go through your entire life to create the person that you are now, to be so successful and so humble in general. Now, with these guys, you say, like, I know you have a passion with helping the youth in your community and, well, just anywhere you can. These guys are too nervous to ask any questions. So what would you recommend, being that you've been where you are and coming up? These guys are all very talented individuals, but they also have a lot of stuff in their lives that can block them. And so what would be your advice for these guys to keep moving?
Each situation is different within itself. Each individual is going through their own separate things, their own likes, their own dislikes, and you got to deal with what may be going on outside of you being who you are. That's, put you in a corner or whatever it may be in that sense. But in a general term, of course, spirituality and, of course, dexterity, being tough. Not physically tough, but make sure you keep somebody up off of you or whatnot. But mentally tough and brave and courageous inside of their minds to understand, I know if I keep thinking this, it's going to make me depressed. I know if I keep thinking this, I'm going to give up. And it all starts in your mainframe. It really all does. It starts in your brain, and then your brain tells your body to be successful throughout that day. Tells your emotions to calm down. This isn't what I want to feel. So it starts up then, and from that point on, if you can just get that down packed and get positive energy around you, because, you deal with things in your family, you know what I mean? There's stuff that run in your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Anger or whatever it may be. So, you make sure you have your spirituality about you to help you conquer what's in your goddamn DNA. So, and then from that point on, I think you can coast free if you just make the right moves, It's going to be a lot of pitfalls. You're going to bust bust your knee, you're going to hurt your elbow, you know, you're going to scrape your face, you know, your little pride, your little ego, and that goes for me too. Not talking down on you, I'm speaking eye level. These kind of things are going to happen, but always know it's just like lifting weights. Any trouble that you may go through, your spiritual chest or your inner chest or your mind is becoming stronger. So just like that, man, heart, mind, body, and soul, man, and spirit, man.
Do you have anything, like on your new album, Carbon Monoxide, do you have any of the, any specific track that would relate more to that?
On the Carbon Monoxide album, a lot of my older tracks are persevering, or nobody can stop me, and different things of that nature. This Carbon Monoxide is tracks I'm saying what I haven't said before. And my spirit and inside of the lyrics, you'll hear certain things here, certain things there, certain things here that's in context with the song, but it still tells who I am and what I've been through as an individual. So all throughout Carbon Monoxide, you can hear it.
Well, let me ask you this quick question. I've got 3 other songs on here. The actual number 15, Carbon Monoxide. Got number 8, Enigma. Excuse me. Number 7, Stalking Me. All right, let's hit that one right now.
Oh shit. Be very, very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. I'ma let my nuts hang. In these tight pants until the butt spray, or with a 12 gauge, I don't give a fuck, nigga, fuck them. Anybody, everybody with a bottle don't lie without my army. I ain't sorry, little nigga, this bone thugs in harmony. Set it off, say shorty got the moss bird. Man, a gun so big, it'll blow a nigga brain in the crosswords. Little Ricky better run swerve, is that sauce yours? Kiss the goddamn Converse. Chicken dipping like it's tall serve, but those lost words be the same, but I saw worse. I had sauce first, I let it fall, thirsted at y'all. Arrogant and egotistical without a flaw. Standing there with no one beside you like God. Drippin', I ain't trippin', got a couple of them, dog. Listen to me, Pippin', this is Cleveland, nigga, we get even. Nigga, don't be afraid of Steven. I'll let big boy hit you with the sick boy. I'm like Sig Freud with that vulture breathing an enigma. And that culture need him, and I'm all the reason I'm alone, my Nina. Cause it looks like a nigga gonna often need her. When I call, seen him running like a mile a millimeter. But I am a good leader, I give you another banger, I give you another heater. Remember me, motherfucker, the villain, the album cover of one of the Tower Brothers, the 50 on Papa Brother, the Michael of our brothers, the cyclical nature that circles all around the Cowardly Brothers. It wouldn't touch a nigga, money got the salary, brother. Mickey and Mallory, brother, I got the calorie, brother. Without no powder, you motherfuckers, I'm about to put a musket out and let it off in this motherfucker. Watch your mouth, you niggas soft in this motherfucker. Bet the industry just tossed you out, you're all slaves on the label, little goddamn cocksuckers. Y'all living off show money, get paid every first of the month. Now that's more money. Little beat from the grave at the crossroads. When I look at my son, say that show money. Murder, I am general. You little niggas show ain't sweet. These niggas think we number running. I'm on TMZ and I'm a free MC. I got love for the young bulls, but that's me. Little nigga in the building chasing around little children. My niggas hunt. I can't front, but I'm chilling. My artillery is steady. You get every motherfucking place that I'ma go, so I'll be ready. Been already here. Run out the back with the beer. Hopefully they will not follow me, or I'ma pull out my pistol and pew. DM is all in my DM. Bitch, I'ma call how I see him. As soon as they over 18 and your money is gone, I'ma see how you been. Niggas is still in my camp. Rippy the yams, yeah, rippy the yams. And all of my people that go with the bomb, when I'm coming to give it, we stand. Hope been already here. Run out the back with the beer. Hopefully they will not follow me, or I'ma pull out my pistol and pew. Listen to me, Kevin, this is Cleveland, nigga, we get even. Nigga, don't be afraid of Steve. I'll let big boy hit you with a sick boy. I'm like Sig Freud with that vulture breathing an enigma. And that culture need him, and I'm all the reason I'm alone, my Nina. Cause it looks like a nigga gonna off the needle. When I call, see him running like a mile a millimeter.
All right. Yeah, that's fire. I like it.
Hey, I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, which one was that? Stalking Me?
No, that was Enigma. I don't know why I keep screwing that up. Yeah.
Enigma. Yeah, it's got that nice piano and those nice chords. Yeah, man, definitely one of them ones, man. Just fire, man. We just put out some straight fire. You feel me?
All I know is, I'm 38 years old, so I have been listening to you since I was literally, man, I gotta say, 13 or 14 years old, and I got my first system in my Blazer, 11th grade, and the first two songs that I played was Notorious Thugs and Hypnotize with Biggie. Like, that got me stuck. After that, it was Thuggish Ruggish, and you name every song that you got out, I was sitting there listening to it. And it's still the case. Like, just having a moment and like sitting down and enjoying your music, because a lot of people, they listen to the music, but they don't hear the music. And they don't understand the whole concept behind it. And that's what bothers me about like the mumble rap, because there's too much extra inside of it all, and you can't understand the message that they're trying to say if they have one. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think that they really be mumbling in the first place. I think that it's that
auto-tune, yeah.
Fucking hear what they're saying, and they're trying. It sounds so crispy and so good. They just like the way the chant sounds. Or they, and they're not saying how do. I can, it's just a difference. It's them trying to learn, a certain device, and they just say fuck it, and it sounds good, and people think it's the new shit. Oh man, that's that new shit. All right, do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problem, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the demeanor, and that's the aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? It's so fast right now. Everything's so fast that I don't even be tripping. I know quality, and when you can hear the lyrics and it does something to your soul, and it's real lyrics and it's real poetry, then that's the type of shit you listen to for inside of you, for something to make you feel good inside.
Right.
So, yeah.
One of the boys wanted to know, like I said, they're too scared to talk into the microphone right now, but they wanted to know if you still have any beef with the Migos right now, or is that just something that's already passed?
I think I'm about done. I think I said everything that I need to say. Everybody kept it as cordial as possible, kept it on wax, behind closed doors. 21 Savage apologized to me, and nobody really said shit to me, so I can't see me just, keep going and going and going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got shit else to say. You feel me?
No, I understand. It was just a question that they had.
It's like, they should be all that. They should be kissing our feet. We're the only ones that's going at it. So are you telling me that I should be kissing your crusty ass? I'm going to make 9 songs about you, some bitch. Motherfucker, crusty ass toes. I'm good though, I'm good. I ain't tripping, I really, really, really ain't tripping. In this game, you want everybody to eat. You want everybody to have success. You want everybody to, at the end of the day, even your worst enemy. So what I'm saying, we still human beings. There's a cordial way to conduct yourself in war, and when you get a little older, you understand that. You keep the women, keep the children out of it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You get older, you get it. So, yeah, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to kiss your feet. That's out of the question. Yeah. But yeah, we good. Yeah. Tell the young fellas over there, there ain't really too much that need to be said. Everybody said what they had to say. Everybody got nothing going on, They basic vibe to me is get money.
Yeah.
Get some motherfucking money. To me, that's what they're projecting towards me, and I'm okay. Sounds good, thank you. I'm on my way. Shit, so that's what I'm doing, and enjoying it every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Grind, and I've been doing it, anyway. But you're never too smart to learn something from somebody. So I'm one of those kind of guys. I don't let nothing go to waste. You know what I'm saying? Wrap them scraps up, put it in the refrigerator. We'll eat it tomorrow, bucko. Wrap that shit up and put it in the fridge. So I'm one of those kind of guys. So yeah, all gravy. Everything good. Everything good.
All right, real quick. Do any of you guys have any questions at all? You're going to sit silent? You have a living legend right here on the phone that you can talk to. You can ask him anything you want to. There we go.
You got any future projects coming up soon?
Oh, there you go.
He said what?
Do you have any future projects coming up soon?
Oh, any more projects? Is that what he said?
He asked if you had any future projects coming up soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We just dropped this one. We just made more. We're going to be dropping on 420, going on a tour on 420. That's the soonest one, and we got another one coming in on. I got the biography coming out, my biopic, my movie, and I got a documentary on the Seven Sign people, the guys in my company that passed away, because Bone Thugs and Harmony had this company called Mo Thug and a bunch of artists, and I had a company called Seven Sign and a bunch of artists as well. So just a lot of things, just staying active and putting together the projects. If one of the projects is better than the other one and the other one needs to be tightened up a tiny notch, then, I adjust here and there. But the object is to keep on putting out projects and material for the fan base that we have, which is millions and millions and millions and millions of people. I'll be good for the rest of my life if I can only just do that. And that's what I'm doing. So
tell me about your tour coming up. Is it called the Weed Tour, or is it called the 420 Tour?
Yeah. It's for 420. In commemoration of 420. I thought it'd be a good time. I did some shows out in Oregon that I really, really loved, and we decided to bring it on out there again. So we're making a run out of it. And we're currently, of course, we gotta go to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? We're going to every state where medicinal cannabis is legalized and so on and so forth. So just some real fun shit, staying in my Bone Thugs and Harmony lane, and just racking.
Yeah, and you will be coming to Colorado Springs, I understand. When you are here, you got to do me a good favor here.
When am I scheduled for Colorado Springs?
Your manager said you were going to be coming. So, I mean, it might be Denver, but either way, we were talking about getting you on the show live with us. Oh,
my goodness, yeah, something I'm working on. I think it has something to do with that 420 thing that I'm doing, where I'm only getting certain. Yeah, man, definitely. Got to get me on live, man. You got to get me on live.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Do me one quick favor. I still want to keep talking and kind of get some more information out of you. Give me your thoughts, because all these kids in here, they need to understand that just because you're doing a 420 tour, give them your advice on what they don't need to be doing right now as young athletes.
I mean, yeah, it's obvious. You got to follow the rules. If you're going to be an athlete, if you're going to survive in life, there are certain rules that you have to follow when you become an adult and you get of age. Then you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure you're going to experiment with a lot of different things, whether it be sex or anything else that may be bad if you haven't already participated. But, it's a learning experience, and hopefully you choose the right path. Anything illegal that you're doing, it's going to affect you later on. You get caught with it, that's your ass. It may not affect you physically. It may not be no moral way that I can tell you that you shouldn't do it, but there's a legal reason. And then everything else trickles down from that. You want to abide by the law. You want to be a law-abiding citizen. You dig what I'm saying? And be productive in society and not on some dumbass bullshit where you can get yourself in a lot of fucking trouble. Because on that level, it ain't nothing but death, jail, or poverty. So, nobody's going to respect you if you come into practice and you fucking high. You tired as hell, you can't run your goddamn pass route. Hey, what'd you say, coach? What? You on that, ooh, wee. You know what I'm saying? Out there, they got some shit that's called knock your lights out. Now, that bitch, you know So there's several things that it could affect. It could affect your scholarship. It could affect so many different things. Make the sacrifices so you can be free as you want when you get of age and kick your feet off and do whatever you want to do as an adult. Just make the sacrifices, because everybody that didn't make the sacrifices paid dearly. Few people slip through the cracks. They don't slip far.
Right.
Eventually, it gets them.
That's a good message. Thank you. All right, so tell me information on where people can get your album other than iTunes. That's an obvious. Like the avenues to like just listen and enjoy.
All streaming platforms. Yeah, all streaming platforms you can find it, Carbon Monoxide. For my collectors out there, we got the collector's edition on www.IamBizzyBone.com. So you can just immediately just get at us and just know it's a real website. It's really me. That's why I said IamBizzyBone.com. So, and pick up all the good Bone Thugs and Harmony music that we've had over the years. We got some inspiring lyrics and inspiring songs, man, and that's what it's always been about, sparking the youth, leading the charge, inspiring people. So, yeah, just all streaming platforms, you can pick up Carbon Monoxide.
And on your Carbon Monoxide tour, give me a couple of dates that are coming up right now that are important to you to throw out for everybody.
Oh, well, we already went on the Carbon Monoxide tour. Now we're going on our press run. So we got a big press run that we got coming up in the next week that I don't want to announce just yet.
Okay.
Or first, let people know that it's coming out. And then now we're going to be in Germany. It might not pertain to anybody that is in the States, but hey, I know your show reaches out to many people. So we'll be in Germany at the end of November. We're locking that in. We're locking in Canada. We're locking in Germany, Canada, Brazil, Australia, Germany, Canada. So far, that's what we're doing so far. And we're trying to go, and then Dubai later on. So now we're just taking this show overseas. You know, we went to the States, did our thing. Now we're going to get our butts overseas and let the people all over the world check out what we're doing now.
So did you say that you were going to take me to Dubai with you?
Oh, I heard that part too. Speak to management. Let me get back to you on that.
Yeah, I'll hear from you next year, right?
Yeah, you'll hear from me. You will hear from me. If you don't hear anything, you'll hear from me.
All right. Hey, Bizzy. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, and I appreciate your time. And these guys, I'm sorry that they didn't have a whole lot to say or anything like that. I was trying to get them involved to kind of understand what this podcast is all about. But either way, man, thank you for your time. I'll get in touch with management again. And
let me just tell to the young bucks, just understand, no matter how old someone is, they don't have all the answers. You have all the answers for you. You know what's best for you. You know what's right for you. You know what you have to do to be successful. It's a lot for your age, but if you do it now, you're preparing yourselves to be men. And that's what you want to do. You want to be men. You want to be smart, in the know, on top of things, ahead of the learning curve men. But yeah, I appreciate you guys sitting down and listening, and I wish you guys nothing but success. I wish you guys all scholarships and NFL dreams and everything that you freaking want to be in life. Keep getting past them obstacles. Keep jumping them hurdles and just getting over them. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Now, I ain't tripping. I'm going to be all right. Yeah, you tripping. A mom tripping, dad tripping, sister tripping, brother tripping, foster parent tripping, but I'm going to be all right. Teacher tripping, I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going and keep being strong, and that's what I do. So,
all right, family. So check this out. Carbon Monoxide tour is over, but he has his album out. It's already dropped. Make sure you get iTunes or any streaming platform. Download it. Show the love. You're talking to a true legend here, and if you don't know who he is, this is a good way to understand it.
Whoa, social media.
Social media. Give it to me.
My social media. I got to plug it. Okay, first of all, the Carbon Monoxide World Tour this year, starting at the end of November, starting in Germany, Switzerland. Mr. McCain on Instagram, MRMCCANE. You guys follow me if you can on Instagram, Facebook. I am Bizzy Bone, and I also have a Brian McCain page, which is the home page. Jam TV every Thursday, every Saturday. Jam TV with my son, enjoying life, kicking it with my guy, kicking it with my wifey, and cooking and all kind of grown man type ish. So I think that's it. Shit. And follow all Bone Thugs and Harmony. Everybody in Bone Thugs and Harmony. Lazy, Crazy, Wish, Flesh. Follow all their sites and go to all their shows and everything that you possibly can. And thank you guys up there, man. I really appreciate you, my brother Drew. I really am. I'm not going to call you Gorilla. I'm going to call you Drew. Yo, what's good? Mic check. Yo. What's good? This is Bizzy Bone Thugs and Harmony. And y'all already know what it is. Sending big love to the Rampart High School football squad. Go out there and get them, boys.